You're all set?
Natalie!
Hey, Jez, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm here to see Dr. Wright. She's my obstetrician.
Oh, me too.
You're kidding.
No, why?
Well, nothing. It's just, don't you think it's weird? I mean, ever since we've gotten pregnant, it's like one coincidence after another, even right down to our baby's fathers.
John, where's Price?
I don't know. He trailed Eli to this cabana. He called in that he and Vickers are inside. Now there's no answer.
From Price or from inside the cabana?
Neither.
Come on, Clark! We have a warrant for your arrest. There's no way out of there.
I'm sorry about Sean. I don't know what's up with him.
He doesn't want to help.
That's not it. He has this look on his face like he's trying to swallow his tongue, trying not to talk. Don't worry, I'll dog him after the wedding.
No, just forget it. I can't waste my time on him. I have to find my mom.
Ooh, Darren's brother is a cop?
Yeah?
Yeah, I haven't asked him yet, but I will.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So it's just your Aunt Dorian?
Don't worry, I'm sure it will still be quite the show. Let's enjoy it.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? No Hannah, no James.
Sounds perfect to me.
It's never gonna happen.
What?
Stars with Cole, end of story.
Now, I was just thinking how great it is to be at a fancy wedding with a beautiful date.
Oh, you were you?
Come on, let's just have a great time tonight.
Works for me.
David Vickers Buchanan, you are the luckiest man-child on the face of the earth. And Dorian, you are the happiest woman.
And then, believe it or not, Dorian actually thanked me.
I know. I told you. She said the same thing to me.
Well, I suppose we deserve it. I mean, we are the ones who got her and David to admit that they're crazy about each other.
Well, it took a while, but thank the Lord it worked.
Yeah, now if we can only get them to admit that they're crazy.
I cannot imagine two people who are more right for each other than Dorian and David.
Really? Mm-hmm. How about you and me?
Ooh.
Todd.
Has he had any luck finding your mom?
Not yet.
Don't worry, he will.
I hope so. Just thinking about my mom dying all alone somewhere.
Hey, if I know anything about Todd Manning, he always gets what he wants.
I better find David, make sure he's ready.
Cool, I'll go with you.
Well, thanks, Bud, but, you know, maybe I ought to see him alone. It's kind of that best man, groom kind of thing, you know what I mean?
I got it. Give him some advice. He kind of likes it.
I am guessing that the choice words you have set aside are for the other groom, Elijah Clark.
But first I want to find John, see how it's going. Judge Runyon issued that warrant, so that means the three little words that Eli might hear next are, "You're under arrest."
All right, let's do this. Oh, it's too bad. This is a really nice door.
Iced tea?
Thank you
For what?
for setting James straight, even though I wish it had almost turned into a fight.
The guy wouldn't listen. Next time I'll just walk away.
But now he knows that nothing and no one can come between us.
Not if we don't let them.
Price, you okay?
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Where's Clark?
We were hoping you'd know. What happened?
Look, I trailed him here. I was watching him across the way. And some big guy came to the door and he looked kind of shady, so I came by to check him out.
You find out who he was?
Nah. The minute I ID'd myself as a cop, another guy jumped me. I just remember waking up in the bushes.
Price, what is the point of doing all these push-ups, man? All right. We need to find Clark. We need to find him now.
I'm gonna check in with the babysitter.
Okay, I'll get us some refills.
You can let go of my hand. Star's not looking anymore.
I wasn't doing it for her.
Oh, yes, you were. And just so you know, if you try and break up my best friend and her boyfriend, you'll wish it was Cole beating the hell out of you.
You're loyal, I admire that.
I bet you do.
But what happened to us just having a good time on our date?
I'll enjoy your company if you stop trying to enjoy hers.
Deal.
Good. I have maid of honor duties to go do, so you stay put. I'll be right back.
Fine, go. Leave me here all by myself. Not really.
David, it's been quite a journey. More like a long, strange trip. David.
Dorian?
Oh, hi, sweetheart.
It's almost time.
Oh dear. It is, isn't it? I was just going over my notes for the vows that I've written. I don't know, when I wrote it, it looked good. When I said it, it sounded good, but...
Dorian, in all the time I've known you, you have never been at a loss for words. Especially when it comes to David. Just speak from your heart.
Thank you. And that coming from such a wonderful writer.
Aww.
Thank you, darling. And my heart is so full right now.
I'm so happy for you.
You're a remarkable young woman. I know I say that to you all the time, but it's only because it's true. You are. And you know what I wish most for you in the whole world? It's that you find a man who makes you as happy as I am right now.
Shouldn't you be asking your own date? Hey, Cole. Cole? You okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just a little distracted.
You and me both.
Hey, baby, you sure you can't make it to this wedding?
Oh, I'd love to, but I have patience.
Oh, man, are you really gonna miss the Landview double bill? You know something crazy's gotta happen.
Well, what do you think? Someone's gonna object?
Oh, that's small time. I'm talking gay crashes, drunken confessions, shotguns. It definitely wouldn't hurt to have a beautiful doctor present.
Tempting, but I'm booked solid. Landview has a lot of pregnant women right now. Must be something in the water.
So you're enjoying your new specialty?
I love it. There is nothing more rewarding than seeing the bond forming between a mother and her child.
I'm glad to hear.
You're glad I'm no longer working with your brother.
Did I say that?
I know how your brain works. Listen, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Count on it.
Sean, we never finished our conversation.
I'm sorry, Danny. I don't know what else I can say.
How about I care about your mother too, so yes, I will find her.
I told
Yeah, you can't. I heard you. But that's not true. You can, you just won't.
It's not about what I want. Your mom made it clear to your dad that she doesn't want to be found. That's her right.
Yeah, well, what about my right to be with my mother as long as I possibly can?
Wish I could help.
Sean, please, I am begging you. If you won't find my mother for Todd, will you find her for me?
What do you mean? What coincidences about our baby's fathers?
Well, we're both having babies with cops. What did you think I meant?
Right, I had no idea. Yeah, that's right. John and Brody are both cops.
And we both got sick only to realize that we're pregnant, and here we are at the same doctor at the same time.
Yeah, it's a lot of coincidences.
You don't think I'm making too big a deal out of this, do you? I mean,
No, not at all. I mean, we're both pregnant at the same time. It's amazing.
it is.
Yeah. Jessica Brennan?
Oh, that's me. Wish me luck.
Thanks. All right. Congratulations on your pregnancy.
Thank you.
All right, so let's narrow down this due date. When was your last period? You know what? Better yet, do you happen to know the date of conception?
I do, actually. It's one of 2 dates.
All right, find out where the hell Eli went, but let's keep it quiet, staff only. All right.
I go check Concierge.
I'll take the valet. What's going on?
We lost Eli Clark.
How'd that happen?
Price had him coming in here to get ready for the wedding.
This door's the only way in or out of this place. Price didn't see him leave?
He got knocked out. That's when Clark got away, I know.
This can explain things.
Asking you, Twinkle. Don't you twinkle me.
Everything okay?
Don't wait until the flowers are in the air. Move center when the arm goes up.
You're giving me advice? I have done this before.
Nothing wrong with improving the odds.
Just as long as you promise to catch the garter. I don't want some lonely dweeb sliding up on me.
You guys talking about me?
Not on purpose.
We're discussing strategies. I want us to catch the bouquet and garters at every wedding we go to.
Yeah, until we get married. So, how's your crazy brother?
I don't know, I think my dad's still talking to him.
Well, I'm glad Dave finally took my advice.
What advice was that?
To stop being such a jerk to the woman he loves and treat her right.
I guess being a jerk must run the family because I've been a huge one with Danny and Nate.
Yeah, that's what I was just hinting to you.
I just feel so bad about Taya. I can't even imagine what Danny's going through. How's she holding up? If you really want to know, man.
Ask her.
I can't talk to Danny after the way I've been treating her and Nate.
So you're just gonna be an even bigger jerk to her while she's going through the hardest time in her life.
What am I gonna say? Sorry for your mom dying?
That's a good start.
Sean, please. Okay, my mother thinks that she's sparing us the pain of watching her die, but what she's doing is cheating us out of time that we could be spending together. Time that we're never gonna get back.
I'm sure your mom gave this a lot of
thought. It's not up to her. She's gonna be gone soon. I'm gonna have to live knowing that I could have seen her and held her hand and just have been with my mother.
I get where you're coming from.
You do? So you'll help me?
Excuse me, everyone. Can I have your attention? I'm Langston, Mayor Lord's daughter, and I have an announcement to make.
This should be interesting.
I know you were all expecting a double wedding, but today there's only going to be one wedding, and that's my mother's and David's. Blair and Eli won't be joining us because they're eloping.
What did I tell you about Dorian sharing the spotlight?
So thank you all for your understanding, and the wedding will begin shortly. Okay.
Langston. Yeah, hi. Where exactly did Blair and Eli go?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, they wanted a private ceremony. I mean, Star doesn't even know where they went. Why do you want to know?
Oh, well, and I have a very special gift for them. When did they leave?
I'm not sure. It was a while ago, though.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be a real land view wedding if everything went off as planned.
Yeah, I mean, as far as announcements go, the announcement that Blair and Eli are eloping, I mean, that's a good announcement. Oh, Charlie, I hope this ceremony goes off without some sort of major disaster happening.
Anything?
No. This has nothing to do with Elijah Clark, unfortunately.
You know, if Runyon hadn't dragged his feet with the arrest warrant, we'd have Eli in custody right now.
Well, this wedding was thrown together in a hurry. I think that Elijah wanted to marry Blair just as fast as he could.
They're gone. Blair and Eli, they've eloped.
Are you all right, dear?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Fine.
All right, everything looks good.
Glad to hear it.
All right, and since you're fairly certain of when you conceived...
Yeah, it's either one of two nights. Either, the very end of May or the very beginning of June.
Okay, which means your baby will be due in February. All right, you can go ahead and get dressed. And then I'll just need some information about the baby's father.
This is Commissioner Buchanan. Put out an ATL on Elijah Clark and Blair Kramer. Then I want you to search every airport, bus station, train station, boat yard, and car rental within a 50-mile radius.
Nobody knows where they went. They didn't even tell their own family.
Doesn't matter. We're going to find them anyway.
I'm going to go check the last place Blair was seen, okay?
I'm so sorry that I didn't find out sooner that they'd eloped.
No, it's not your fault, okay?
Okay.
Elijah Clark, alias Bennett Thompson, Craig Patterson. You sure managed to cover his tracks over the years.
What do you need me to do?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, I don't think there's anything you can do.
Okay.
Not about Elijah, but I do think that you should be the one to handle this.
Okay. All right, sure. Anything. Bo?
I wish I could help you.
Let's stop wishing and just do it.
I'm sorry.
Danny. Really sorry about your mom.
Hey, what'd I miss?
Nothing much.
Everything's fine.
So did Hope take her nap?
Her nap?
Hey, you were talking to the sitter, right?
Oh, the sitter, right. I didn't even get a chance to call her. Someone was texting me.
Who's texting you?
James.
Stunned.
Cole, please. Look, calm down, okay? I put a stop to it. See?
You're beautiful when you're angry, Twinkle. Okay, now he's completely worthless.
Okay, no, stop. Look at what I replied to him, okay? Just forget about
I'm gonna
it.
put a stop to this, okay?
Cole, wait. How are we gonna do that?
I see from your chart that you lost a child to RH disease.
Yes, 2 years ago this fall.
I'm so sorry. Just to be on the safe side, could you tell me the RH factor of this baby's father?
Actually, that might be a little difficult.
Just so you know, all of your medical information, including anything that you say to me in this room, is completely confidential.
Okay. Well, I'm 99% sure that my fiance, Brody, is the father, but there's a 1% chance that he isn't.
I see.
I called your office earlier to ask about a paternity test.
Unfortunately, you'll have to wait until the second trimester.
I know, that's what they told me. And, I thought if this baby is my fiance Brody's, then there would never be any reason to mention that there was ever a question. But now, Doctor, am I putting my baby at risk by keeping this to myself?
Hey. Parking valet says Eli picked up his car about an hour ago.
Is Blair with him?
Yeah, there's something else. Parking valet heard Eli tell Blair that he was going to give her a wedding to end all weddings.
Please, whatever you do, do not get into another fight with James.
Don't worry. I'm not going to give the guy what he deserves.
Do you mean that?
I do. Because that's what he wants. He wants me to lose it so I look like the bad guy, but that's not going to happen.
Well, what are you going to do?
Well, the way I see it, there's a much better way to get the guy to understand, once and for all, you and I are in love.
Well, the wedding should be starting any minute now. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Your mom was, really great to me. You know, when she took my case and helped me.
Win the right to make your own medical decisions? Yeah, she's all about that lately.
That's, not really what I was thinking of.
Okay, then what were you thinking of, Matthew?
It was when you and I became friends.
I remember.
Look, I've been acting like a jerk to you and Nate.
Yeah, you have.
I just want to say I'm sorry for doing that.
Would you still be sorry if my mother wasn't dying?
Yeah. Eventually. Look. The reason why I've been acting like such a jerk to you lately is because I still care about you. You were there for me when I needed a friend, and I'll never forget that. So if you need a friend to talk to, or if you just need any help, just know that you can count on me.
I have to wonder what is taking so long. I mean, this ceremony should be starting, like soon.
David's probably getting a last-minute tan somewhere.
Okay, the justice of the peace is all ready. Now all I need is my groom.
I'll go see if I can tell David to hurry it up.
Thank you, darling. Oh, and please tell them to start the music.
Okay.
Dorian, I really need to speak to you for a minute.
Nora, really, this isn't the time. I would think someone who's been married as often as you have would recognize that someone else is about to be married.
Yes, but I need to, I really need to speak to you in private.
Oh, something you want from me as the mayor of this town. Please, call my assistant.
This is not official business.
Then what is it? What is this, Nora? Oh, a check in lieu of a gift?
No. You just read it, please. Just now.
I can't read it now.
Well, no, maybe in the cabana. That would be a good idea.
I am so sorry, but my guests are already seated. They're waiting for a wedding.
Dorian?
A glorious celebration of the uniting of two souls who were destined to be together, and I, for one, do not wish to disappoint them.
Okay, Dorian, you need to read this.
What do you think's going on over there?
I don't know. But I actually have a very bad feeling about this.
You don't need to worry. The prophylactic treatment for RH disease wouldn't be administered until the 28th week. By then, the paternity of your baby would have already been determined.
So there's no danger to my baby right now?
None at all.
You don't know how relieved I am to hear you say that.
Of course, the more information we have on both parents, the better.
I'm with you there.
Listen, I understand this is a private matter and that you have your own decisions to make. I recommend that you concentrate on the healthy baby that you're carrying.
Thanks, doctor.
All right. Here is a prescription for prenatal vitamins. You can schedule your sonogram, and I'll see you back here in a few weeks. All right?
Thanks.
Okay. Natalie Banks?
You're next.
You forgot one form.
Congratulations on your pregnancy.
Thanks.
All right, so let's narrow down this due date. Do you know the date of conception?
I do. It's one of 2 nights.
Bryce, I need you to check the mugshot. See if you recognize those guys that were outside of Clark's cabana.
All right. You know, something's not right. This guy Eli, he's never gotten anyone to do his dirty work before.
I mean, I could take a look anyway, see if something clicks.
Maybe Eli's desperate. He knows we're closing in on him. Yeah. McBain, what do you got?
Cole, you're telling me no, promising me that you will get your message across?
That you and I are totally...
Without throwing any punches or grabbing at his collar?
Piece of cake. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Nora, please, I don't have time for this.
I told them to start playing, but Bo and David weren't in their cabana.
Oh? Bo and David, go check in the bar, darling.
Alrighty.
Okay, Dorian, please.
Oh, Nora!
Please.
Fine. You're relentless.
Wow. Yeah. Maybe now James understands how things are between us.
Do you get it now?
Yeah, I get it.
Good. Now all I have to do is tell my mother that I can't find her groom anywhere.
Oh, Charlie, something's definitely wrong. I mean, where's David?
No, David. Not again.
I do know the date of conception. It's either at the very end of May or the very beginning of June. Okay, that means that your baby would be due in February. Great, sounds good. So in the next few weeks, I need you to schedule an appointment for genetic counseling with the baby's father. That could be complicated. Everything that we say in here, it's completely confidential, right? Of course. Okay. Because I'm 99% sure that this baby is my boyfriend John's baby. Mm-hmm. But there's this tiny 1% chance that it isn't. If you want a paternity test, we can run one in the second trimester. There's nothing you can do about it now. The only thing to do now is concentrate on having a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby. I want that. I mean, and I really do. I'm going to do everything right by this baby. That sounds like a plan. Okay, I'll go get changed. This is going to be John's baby. I mean, it can't be anybody else's. Of course, this is going to be John's baby because he just lost a baby, and it would be too cruel for him to lose another one.
What do you got?
Whole lot of nothing. No one fitting Eli or Blair's description or traveling by their names took a plane, train, or bus out of town.
Did you check Eli's aliases?
No hits under any of those. They may have driven over state lines.
And there's got to be records, right? Gas stations, toll booths. Let's look that up.
No. Didn't recognize the ones that jumped me.
You know, we got to expand our search. Let's check every private airfield within 90 miles. They may have hopped a puddle jumper to another state.
Slip under the radar, find other transportation.
You guys want me to go back to the country club and interview the guests?
Nah, don't bother. Nobody knows anything. Nora confirmed that. Besides, I don't want to involve Blair's family until I have to.
There's not much they can do now, anyway.
Last thing I need are for the Kramers to go into a tailspin. But I'll bet that they're dealing with another crisis right now.
Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Excuse me.
Dorian? What's going on?
You know what? I don't think we made our point.
Well, then maybe we should...
Make it again?
Cole, there's something wrong.
All right, then maybe we should get over there. dress like that for show, too.
What is going on with Dorian? What's she doing?
She just needs a little alone time.
A long time? She's supposed to be getting married.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please? On behalf of Mayor Lord, I'd like to thank you all for coming. And now I'd like to ask you all to go home. There's not going to be a wedding. Not today.
David, my dearest darling. How could you do this to me?
Thank you.
Hey! Gotta schedule my next appointment. Yeah, we have to schedule your first sonogram.
Oh, I've never had a sonogram before. It's cold and gooey, and you'll love it.
Will you be bringing the baby's father, Brody?
What? Oh, no, that's my chart. Brody's the father of my baby.
Yeah, John McBain is the father of my baby.
I was looking at the wrong chart. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No problem.
Obviously, you do know who your baby's fathers are.
So my next appointment was canceled, and it looks like I can join you for the mayor's wedding after all.
Change of plans. The wedding's canceled.
Which was it this time? Alcohol or firearms?
I'm not sure. It's been a pretty weird day.
Are you okay?
I just got a lot on my mind. If it's okay, I'll see you later.
Okay. Sean? Are you still there? He's got to get a plan with better coverage.
What happened? Why isn't there gonna be a wedding?
Looks like Destiny's BFF just jilted his bride.
I can't believe this. I never would have pushed David at Dorian if I knew he was just gonna leave her at the altar.
So you're telling me David just left?
Yeah, pretty much. You all right?
Some big brother I got, huh?
I'm sorry that he disappointed you.
I'm not the most disappointed person here today.
You have no idea.
So I'm guessing Dad went to go look for the groom?
Yes, that's exactly what he did.
Yeah. Eli's car was spotted at a small airfield about 10 miles outside of town. A man and a woman matching Blair and Eli's descriptions were seen boarding a small plane.
Where was it headed?
They couldn't tell me that. The plane took off not too long ago. There was no flight plan.
So we don't know where Eli's headed until the pilot checks back in.
That's about the size of it.
You know, that's not good enough, all right? We gotta find out where that plane was headed before Eli decides to make Blair his next victim.
Well, I guess we might as well head home.
Sweetheart, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and just stick around for a little while?
What, you're gonna stay here for Dorian? That's what I love about you. I'll see you at home.
You okay?
I'm fine. I'm just sad for Aunt Dorian.
Yeah, some wedding.
I know that what David did was horrible.
Yeah, it was a real wuss move.
But it's better than spending the rest of your life with the wrong person.
Sure, but when you find the right person, you have to do everything you can to hold on to them.
No response? Twinkle? Here's your response. Go to hell.
Dorian? Dorian, it's me, Langston. Are you okay?